my name is Dorothee Rosen. I'm a goldsmith in Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'm outside my studio here where I handcraft jewelry in silver and gold individually, one piece at a time. Before the pandemic, I used to be represented by 21 galleries in Canada and the US. And I used to sell my work through a variety of shows and craft fairs and things like that across the country. And sometimes I would go to wholesale shows in the US. And then, of course, that all ended. And I had to find a way to connect to my customers directly. And I had to do that quickly. I went through all my old files and started reaching out to individual customers by sending them handwritten cards. And during the pandemic, people were very lonely and it was well received. People really were touched that I remembered them with the pieces I had sold them or made them. In terms of the online world, it's difficult to buy jewelry online, so sometimes I will send sample pieces to customers in the mail, and it's very easy for them to create a return shipment with Canada Post, and so it's very easy for them to send the samples back, and that way we can determine exactly which piece they like and how it feels on their hands, and brings the online experience, connects it better with the customers directly. I continue to write cards to people on anniversaries and things like that because so few people receive mail that like personal, like handwritten cards. People really appreciate it, and I enjoy writing them actually. And then, of course, connecting deeply with customers when I create a custom heirloom piece for somebody. In consulting with the clients, I make very personal connections with their story, with their life story and their values and their kind of extended family, especially if I'm resetting an heirloom diamond or something. I really feel connected, and I've become friends with many of my customers in the course of these processes. So I feel very honored to be given that opportunity to make these meaningful pieces that people will have for generations. And yeah, I would say connecting deeply with my customers is something that's really important for me as a maker, and perhaps, it's what makes it different from just ordering a mass-produced piece. And so that connection remains. It remains. And it's part of what brings me joy in my work.